At the Capitol today, top lawmakers saying one thing and doing another when it comes to the state budget. Extra innings are about to start, but there are a few signs of progress. Fox 9's Theo Keith live at the Capitol for us tonight with very little happening in public anyway, Theo.
Randy, if you walked into this building today to take a look around, you would have no idea that there is a state budget dispute. It is us and the custodial staff at this point. Not a single one of the budget committees met today. There was one agreement on K-12, but it came in the form of this single-page document with the initials of 3 people on it.
We fully expect you will hold us accountable to meet these deadlines, and that public pressure will be good for the process.
On transparent, open budgeting, that was then, this is now.
You know you would have to read at over 1,100 words per minute to actually read this bill?
Minnesota lawmakers got just one of their 9 budget bills to the governor by the time they adjourned overnight. They tried to pass a second, but ran out of time.
And it's kind of ending in a whimper.
Promises of doing work in public fell apart. There were 6 days of secret budget talks between the governor and 2 top lawmakers, crafting a last-minute deal for the other 199. The details were left to conference committees, but Monday, some left their rooms empty and never met. Instead, top lawmakers and the governor summoned legislators 2 by 2 to shake the details loose in private.
It's just, it's harder than you can imagine.
Overnight Monday, working groups were formed to finalize details for an upcoming special session. But Tuesday, there were no public meetings on the official calendar, and on K-12 education, the deal happened again in private. The initials of the governor, speaker, and Senate leader were scrawled on the top of the one-page agreement. House Democrats blamed Senate Republicans for the secrecy.
It takes 2 to tango, and everybody's got to be willing to do these discussions in the public.
House Republicans pointed at House Democrats.
This has been the least productive, least transparent session in the history of the state. Minnesotans should be ashamed of the process at the end of this legislative session.
A special session is going to be needed, but the governor did not call for one today. Here's probably the reason why. Once a governor calls for a special session, his power over the proceedings is over. It's up to the legislature, and so he probably wants a final deal to be all buttoned up before he makes that call. There is pressure on the legislature to get this done before the Memorial Day weekend when lawmakers go home, because the longer this takes, the more likely it is that the deal falls apart. Live at the Capitol, Theo Keith, Fox 9.